The person you see in this picture name is Jan Dela-Pe-Tolentino, and I hope I'm saying their name correctly. But honestly, even if I wasn't, it is what it is. But this individual stabbed his coworker, and when he had his court date come up, he failed to appear. And word is that he's on the run and that his family is helping him. This story was posted on fox19.com. It was published August 13, 2022 and updated August 14th, 2022. And it is coming out of Ohio. The man who allegedly stabbed his coworker at a restaurant was scheduled to appear in court on Saturday morning but did not show. Jan Dela-Pe-Tolentino is being accused of fatally stabbing his coworker in the neck at BJ's Restaurant and Brew House in Tri-County Mall on Friday. I've been to BJ's. Off topic a little bit, their food is fire. If y'all have never been and there's a BJ's in the area, I highly suggest that you go. First responders tried to give the victim medical treatment, where he later died in the hospital, police said. According to court documents, Dela-Pe-Tolentino stabbed the victim because, and this explanation is going to blow your mind, a witch told him that the other man was going to shoot him in the head with a gun. So this dude is having conversations with witches now that live in his head. A witch allegedly told this dude that his coworker was going to shoot him in the head. So he took it upon himself and stabbed this guy and killed him by stabbing him in the neck because a witch, quote unquote, told him that what was going to happen. I don't know if this guy is mentally unstable, which it sounds to me like he is, or if he smoked the wrong shit that day. But either way, no witch told him that his coworker was going to shoot him. Only he believes that. Dela-Pe-Tolentino has multiple charges against him, including murder and possession of drugs. Court documents said. A judge set Dela-Pe-Tolentino's bond at $500,000. And it says Fox 19 will update this story as more information surfaces. And by the way, and I'm going to read another article because it goes into a little bit more detail, it even gives the name of the victim. The person that he stabbed to death was a black man. A black man who, based on some images that I've seen, it looks like he, had a family. He had some kids. Crazy. But I'm going to read this other article that came from local12.com that was posted a couple days prior to the one I just read. It says emergency crews were called to BJ's Brew House on Princeton Pike just before 11:30 p.m. for a man who was hurt and bleeding. They found Paris Dismukes inside the restaurant and took him to UC Westchester Hospital, where he died from his injuries. Police say Dismukes had been stabbed by another employee, 18-year-old Tolentino. They arrested Tolentino and charged him with murder. According to court papers, Tolentino's brother and mother flagged down an officer at the scene. They reportedly said Tolentino believed the witch told him the other man was going to shoot him in the head with a gun, so that's why he stabbed him. And you know how I said apparently he's the only one that believed that? It sounds like to me his family's believing that too, but I believe that's just them being on code to try to get their loved one off. Dismuke's mother said her son was attacked from behind. His family is now left to pick up the pieces after what they're calling an unprovoked and senseless stabbing. She shared pictures with Local 12 and says her son had a beautiful soul and loved his family, 5 children, and food. She says he was always willing to lend a helping hand. And on the website, well, not the website, on a Twitter account belonging to a woman by the name of Courtney Wheaton, and I believe she works for the station, she sent over pictures of this guy. This is really sad, especially for the fact that this guy had 5 children that now they are without their father. That's just crazy. I was trying to see if there's any other information that could go along with it, but it doesn't seem like there really is anything. But I'm looking through some of the comments right now, and I'm going to read some of them. Someone said, who's the jackass judge that thought it was a good idea to let the anti-black terrorist on the loose? They said he shouldn't have been let out of jail for murder. The family deserves some time, some answers, and justice. It says his family and community paid his bail and for a one-way ticket back to wherever they came from. So they're believing, it sounds like he's trying to leave or he's trying to flee or whatever the case may be. But like I said, it seems like there's definitely more coming out with this particular story. All in all, first off, let me offer my condolences to the man's family, you know, his friends, loved ones, especially his children. This man had 5 kids, 5 children. And he was killed by an 18-year-old maniac who believed a witch came to him and told him that his coworker was going to kill him. That's the first time I think I have ever heard something like that before. Let's be real here. It wasn't no witch that came to this guy and told him that his coworker was going to kill him. He killed his coworker because he wanted to. I don't know if there was any type of bad tension between the two of them, because they don't specify what kind of working relationship they had, if they were on good terms or if they were on bad terms. They couldn't be on good terms if this guy did what he did, because no person who's on good terms with anybody would just stab somebody in the neck. And according to his family, they said that he stabbed him from behind. He stabbed him from behind. So this was a sneak attack. They said he stabbed him from behind. I don't know if it was a side, like stabbed in the side of the neck or stabbed in the back of the neck. But either way, the victim did not see it coming. So that makes this guy even more of a bitch than before. Well, I hope that they catch him, because I don't see anything in here saying that he's currently locked up. They just said that he's on the run as of right now. Especially, yeah, he is on the run because they said he had failed to appear in court. So he's definitely on the run. By the time I'm recording this video, if there's any updates by the time I get ready to upload this video, I will slip it in here somewhere. But as of right now, y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, be sure to hit that bell and have your notifications turned on. Have your notifications set to all on your mobile devices as well. All links will be down in the description.